Are these all the chips I had down?
Yep.
And your game chip hasn't been configured for anything, right?
I'm pretty sure that's mostly just default. You don't really need to change anything on the game chip for the score to work.
Okay.
So someone just asked me, I'd, yeah, it'll help me with my map I'm making. What did he say? Oh, that was yesterday.
You are a very popular man.
So this is the same setup that you had before. So if I go to, oh, we can just, all right, I need spawn point, spawn point, spawn point, spawn point, spawn point.
Look at how speedy you are. Ow.
Uh, so that is what you have set up.
Did they break something in the updates?
Maybe, or maybe they changed something small. So I'm team 2. Yeah, that is working. X does not display on the scoreboard. So if that's true, then we'll need a scoreboard chip.
Did we not already have one?
There's a scoreboard setup chip. X different chip. Yeah, this one.
Okay, so it doesn't have any markings on it.
Yeah. See, this one is getting the score. This one setting the score. So into the score, out of the score. This one is the score. Scoreboard.
Okay.
All the symbols tell you what the chip does. Some of them are the same as others, and you can only tell the difference between the pin layout, like a role mapper and team mappers. So this one, let's see. So let's turn this on. There we go.
Oh, so you don't even have to hook it up. You just have to put a 1 on red.
Yep. And that turns on the scoreboard and actually puts up the heads-up display up too.
Okay, and how do you program it to where somebody wins at 50?
Oh, we can put max score 50 here.
Okay, so just right there.
Then you also have to set up a comparator to end the game. Because if I just did that, I'll clone this. And then configure team 2, set score to 50, and right. That should have actually filled up. You see, wait. Yeah, it's at the max score. See that? Is that working right? They used to have a bar that could fill up.
Okay, so you have to have both of these?
Yeah, this will actually display the scoreboard, things on the scoreboard. All right, no, this one does. And you can actually set up the, okay, so I always get those two mixed up. Time, I guess, is how long the actual game shows up on the scoreboard before the game starts. And duration is how long it actually is left. See if I change this number. What? Did I break it again?
Game over.
Yeah, so you'll need the scoreboard set up to actually display the score.
Okay, and what will this one do?
This one is just that chip. This is what I was using to just change my score.
Oh, okay.
Well, is this one actually not working quite right? Does this one need different inputs?
I tried to
Yeah,
find some
okay.
YouTube videos and I couldn't really find any.
So duration is how long the yeah, there aren't very many videos on this stuff yet. So duration is how long it actually shows that the game will be before you start the game. And time is how long time is remaining.
Okay, so will this chip allow me to both, have it set for that time or 50, whichever comes first?
You actually have to do that all manually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so I'll show you how to do that now. It's actually just adding a few things. So you can't configure the circles here for this to work right for some reason. I should probably report that. But yeah, time. So yeah, 50. So if you want there to be an actual time, you can use a timer. And time remaining, you hook it up to there. So 500 for let's see, the easiest way to set this up would be this is not the way how I'd normally do it, but this is really the easiest way to set it up. Not get score, game state. So when game starts, it resets the timer. And timer's always running. See, now if we start the game, we can start there.
Game on.
Timer should be running. Yeah, see.
Okay. But, will it choose between, whichever comes first, 50 kills or the time?
You actually still have to set that up. See, when time's up right now, it's going to just it'll have to do a little countdown, but then nothing's going to happen.
The game won't end?
Watch.
I'm watching.
10 seconds remaining.
Ooh, it's got a...
It does that automatically, yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and it restarts.
Yep. So you actually have to tell it to end the game. So you have to put down a set.
Circuits are so complicated. You think they're so easy,
And
though.
because you want more than one thing to end the game, you either need more than one chip or you can put down an OR. So now that will end the game when the time expires.
10 seconds remaining.
Because when the timer goes off, it sends a signal to the end game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over.
See?
Yay.
So that's how you get the actual time limit to work. And it's actually really simple to get the score to function like that too. Put on a comparator. So I'll set this to 3. And just because it will go equal to or greater than 3. And then we can set this to endgame. Now, when somebody's score goes to 3 or higher, it'll just end the game.
Well, this was hooked to something else, though, wasn't it?
It was hooked up to this. You can either use 2 of these, or you can add an OR gate.
Okay. What's an OR gate look like?
OR chip. It's the big chunky one. That one.
And I would just hook both of them up on that side, and then the red pin to the end.
Yes, you did it.
I'm learning. I'm learning slowly, but I'm learning. Okay. Is this one needed too? Is this chip needed?
This was I was just seeing if it was reading the score before the scoreboard setup chip was placed. I was just getting that to see my score to make sure it's actually writing.
Okay. Do I have access? I have access.
Game on.
Oh, we're on the same team.
Oh, we are.
You
Oh
killed
no, I'm dead.
Oh, you scored one on yourself. Friendly
Yep.
fires.
So that's one way that people can cheat in some of these games that have explosives that don't have the scoring system set up right. But yeah, it's easy to get around that, but that's adding another chip of complexity to this whole thing.
Is that easy for me to do?
Remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See, I have the timer unhooked, so there's no time limit, even though it counts down.
Game over.
See?
Yay.
Set it to 3. Do you have explosives inside your map?
Somebody had put down grenades. So
Okay, so you should probably... So we'll move this over. And for this setup, comparator not equal to advanced mode. Check to see if the attacking and defending team aren't the same. And then just funnel everything that goes based on the teams through that.
wow. Just for that one thing, you added one chip and so many lines.
I essentially moved everything that was hooked up to here to there.
I'm about to take so many pictures.
So
you so much for
this
helping.
checks for friendly fire on explosives or anything else for self-damage.
Will it go negative or will it just not score anything?
It just won't score anything. Did you want them to lose points?
It doesn't really matter as long as they don't gain.
And this is checking the score to end the game. And this is the whole timer setup. You can configure this to be a countdown instead of looping if you wanted to as well.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, take up your maker pen and then configure the timer. It's got 2 modes.
What's the difference between countdown and looping?
Countdown is it does it once, and then you have to restart it manually, which we restart it with the chip.
Oh, okay. So countdown's probably better for a game.
Yeah, looping it automatically starts up right away. I normally do something a little more complex than that, but it should work fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try and remember what you said, how to wire this. Was it this red one to anywhere on this side?
Yep. Remember the
And
inputs and the outputs.
and this would be out, I believe. That's an end game. Oh, that's a start game. Okay. So okay. Is that right?
Yep.
Yay! I'm learning.